So what do you think is one of your biggest aha moments along your parenting journey? Now, for most parents, it's when their child grows up to the point that they start to have a different viewpoint than themselves. And I'm sure that you have an aha moment. And as a parent, you're going to have many aha moments along the way. Now, my name is Taharka Sankara, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm a licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselor. I'm also certified as a trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapist. And with this skill set, I seek to empower parents and youth to refine the quality of their relationships by increasing their self-awareness, enhancing their communication skills, as well as developing some emotional management so that they can enjoy a peace of mind. Now, what is an aha moment? It's that point in time when you discover something new that you didn't know before. So it's a point of discovery, some new insight about parenting. And one of my aha moments, now I have an older child. He's like an adult now, 24, going on 25 years old. And I would say an aha moment for me was a time when I realized that he was his own independent person. Now, as they're growing up, you have great influence on them. You could tell them what to do. You could give them direction. You know, your word is the last word and the final word. But what happened is, as my son got older, he became more independent, like most of us do, right? Most children do. They become independent, they're thinking, their choices, their decision making, and they start to have a different viewpoint other than yours. Usually it's that parent guidance of viewpoint, right? They're always looking to you as the parent, like as the one to, but then there's a time when you give your child direction and they have a different viewpoint. And it all boils down to their own individual, their independent person, a being. And we do not have control over another person, right? And there's a Kenyan proverb that says you have an easier time pushing a mountain, moving a mountain, than changing the character of another person. And what that made me realize is that my son and our children, any child, they're individuals, they're independent people. And you can't necessarily force them or move them in the direction that you want them to go. You have to guide them. You have to support them. You have to assist them and get into that direction that you want them to go. And the tendency is to make an attempt to control that situation, right? Your child has a different viewpoint, and now you want to forcefully influence your point and try to make them, try to threaten them, try to intimidate them into being and following your way, your view. And that usually doesn't work, because that's not going to develop a healthy relationship. It's not going to develop a healthy pattern and independence for your child. So that was an aha moment for me. I had to realize that I do not have control over this other individual, this other being. And I think that allowed me to accept some things about my role in his life, my role in the parenting journey. So I would like to hear, put it in the chat, your comments, right? Like, what is your aha moment? What is something that you realize that along your parenting that is a new insight, a new discovery about something? And so if you up for any further discussion regarding points like this, maybe some influence, some feedback, some questions, join the Next Gen Parenting group. There's individuals, like-minded adults, other parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, responsible adults who have decided to participate in this Next Gen Parenting group. Is a virtual village where you can participate and pick up some pointers, some tips to help you win on your parenting journey. So join that Next Gen Parenting group, and I look forward to seeing you in that room.